Datamine in a Nutshell, Part 1, featuring all the Sync Pair Scouts of the October 2023 update. Guys, do me a favor right now if you enjoy the content, hit the thumbs up as well as let me know in the comments section down below who among these Sync Pairs you are scouting for and how many gems you're gonna allot for these Sync Pairs. If you want to push the support a bit further, you can become a member of my channel by clicking on the join button if you see it down below, or help me out at coffee.com/splgum. Link is in the lower left of the screen to help me with my PC upgrade. And with that out of the way, guys, thank you very much. Let us begin. Starting off with the very first Sync Pair of this update, which is Akari. Akari is a field Sync Pair with an EX role of Strike. She's gonna be paired up with Hisui and Samurott. So time traveling Sync Pairs, I'm assuming there's gonna be nice time traveling animations as well when you scout for her. And this one is a Poke Fair. So unlike Adamant and Irida, this is a Poke Fair. And Poke Fairs recently give us presents. So I'm assuming we per copy of Akari, we will be able to get 4 5-star power-ups as well as 4 field roll, or rather strike roll cake coins per copy of Akari if you are able to scout for Akari. Unless they change the formula. So, Akari comes first, and 2 days after Akari, we got Rei with Hisui and Decidueye. Again, they're pushing with the new rolls. This one is a sprint Sync Pair with the EX roll of exactly the same as physical strike Sync Pairs. Poke Fairs, 2% chance of getting the featured unit. And Poke Fairs, 5 out of 5 grids if you want to unlock the full potential of this Sync Pair. Now, they're ending on October 18, not exactly a lot of time to scout for these two Sync Pairs, which is a very, very sad and such a shame. But if you want them, you have roughly 18 to 20 days to scout for these two Sync Pairs. Let's move on. We got the monthly 14 or volume 14 Poke Fair Scout, and this one is just rotating for scouting, for if you want to team up or invite Steven to your trainer lodge. But this time, I'm pretty sure Steven gets a 5 out of 5 grid this time. So we will see Steven get more powerful, which is a good thing because Steven, before his power up, is really good. After his power up, not really that impressive. So I'm guessing a 5 out of 5 power up will do him pretty well. No reason to scout for this banner unless you really like Steven or you want to invite Steven to the trainer lodge. So this spans for 1 month. No worries about rushing here in this banner. Plus, the current Poke Fair Scout, the current monthly Poke Fair Scout already has Steven inside it. So you always have a chance of getting Steven by doing any monthly Poke Fair Scout anyway. Next, we have Variety Scouts. We have Thorton. Again with the new roles, Field Sync Pair. And as a Field Sync Pair, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that I think he is a Steel type Sync Pair. Steel with an electric type discharge. So he can bring in Steel Zone, I guess, once you sync with him. His EX role is Support, which is okay. And Variety Scouts suck because Variety Scouts should have been Spotlight Scouts, but they decided to make him a temporary, a limited time Sync Pair. October 5 to exactly the same day as Rei and Akari, October 18 only. Very short time to scout for this Sync Pair. And then the next one, I've long been waiting for Best Boy Newland to get an alt, and now he gets an alt. No 6-star EX colors though, which really sucks. But anyway, he gets an alt now. He is a sprint Sync Pair with an EX role of Strike again. We have had 3 of these now. Akari, Rei, and Best Boy Newland all get Strike EX rolls. Later on, we'll have another one. So this one is October 7 to October 18, the shortest time of all these sync pairs so far. If you want him like me, go scout for him. Variety Scouts, 2% chance of getting the featured unit. There's a paid route, 7,500 gems to get one sure copy. And I think to... Wait, is it? Variety Scouts... No, I think Variety Scouts... Okay, I'm not sure. Was Variety Scouts seasonal? I think no. Variety Scouts is 7,500 plus the 25 star power-ups as well as the 25 star power-ups to get them. And seasonals are the tiered scout things. So, if you want one sure copy, that's 7,500 paid gems, if I'm not mistaken. So, go ahead and scout, but you need paid gems for that one. Next, we have Fall Phoebe. This is the first of the 2 fall seasonals of this update. Cool, nice looking outfit. And this one is a support sync pair with an EX roll of tech, which for me is the worst combination ever. So, aside from that, pretty cool outfit. Not much has been known yet so far as I'm making this video. I haven't seen her grid yet. But so far, kit is pretty interesting and okay. Seasonals, 2% chance of getting the featured unit with a tiered scout, 7,700 paid gems. To scout, 25% chance of getting the featured unit, 20,200 paid gems to scout for one sure copy of this sync pair. And the other one, the other fall seasonal is Roxanne. Tech sync pair with Runerigas, if that's how you pronounce it. Strike physical EX roll. So there are 4. Akari, Rei, Newland, and Roxanne with the 4 strike physical EX rolls. Why? Why? I don't know. Next, we have Lenora. This is a support sync pair, and this one is a permanent sync pair. Phew, we got a Spotlight Scout. Now, Spotlight Scouts, I think this is the very first Spotlight Scout with an EX roll of tech. So, support tech, again, I'm not exactly fond of this combination. But, yeah, permanent unit, you can always skip. You can get more copies of her eventually. But if you want one copy immediately, that's 7,500 gems to scout for one copy of Lenora immediately. There are 2 supports in this update so far, Lenora and Phoebe. The other ones are Field Sprint, Tech, and that's for all the new sync pairs. Now, we go to reruns. We got the triple feature Pokefair Scouts on October 10. And this one features Signesuit Hao, Lance, Red. I'm assuming Red might get a 5 out of 5 grid now. It's been a while since he has rerun several times and he has not gotten a 5 out of 5 grid yet. Maybe this time he'll get a 5 out of 5 grid. Maybe. We got a 5-star select type scout happening on the same dates. I'm guessing this is for Legendary Gauntlet since Registeel is coming as a brand new Legendary Arena opponent plus a Legendary Gauntlet opponent immediately. And then we have a rerun, or rather we have reruns of the fall sync pairs that came out before. We have these banners. And we have another banner for this one. This is the Super Spotlight Seasonal Scout for free-to-play players. And if you have paid gems to spare, there is a Seasonal Tiered Scout. If you want to go for that one, 10,000 paid gems to get one sure copy of any of these sync pairs, your choice. Again, free-to-play players, stick with this one. Paying players, you can go for the tiered scout. But the chances of getting them are pretty slim because of how many seasonal sync pairs there are now. Next, we got another triple feature Pokefair Scout to celebrate the rerun of the Unova Villain Arc. This one happens on October 22 to November 11, and we have had 5 out of 5 grids for those 3 for the longest time already. So nothing new, but if you want them, then go ahead and scout for them. And last but not the least, we have Pokemon Masters Day happening on October 25. This will not feature Lenora yet, but this will feature Drastna and Olympia. You can get them as well as all the previous Spotlight Scouts. And together with them, you have a new rerunning banner, or rather a rerunning Master Fair. This time powered up with an EX role. Champion Callum is gonna be back as a support Saint pair with an EX role of tech. If you decide to go for his paid route, there's a paid route, there's a non-paid route. If you scout for 1 copy, you get 1 tech roll cake. You can feed it to him or any other Saint pair that you saw earlier with a tech EX role and give them a secondary role of tech. But with that, those are all the Saint pair scouts we have for this update. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and see you with part 2 of my Datamine in a nutshell video once I'm done with it. Rawr!